After a few weeks of family time in Canada and a quick trip to the US, Meghan Markle will soon be heading back across the pond, and she might be reuniting with one of her favorite collaborators while she's there. The Duchess of Sussex and her husband, Prince Harry, are set to return to London before the end of February. There, they'll be doing their final round of events as working senior royals, including Commonwealth Day, according to the UK's Press Association. Meghan will be quite busy with her engagements throughout that time, but there's a chance she might squeeze in a special reunion with British Vogue editor-in-chief Edward Enninful. Meghan and Edward bonded while working on the September issue of British Vogue last year. The issue was a smash success. It sold out in 10 days, making it the fastest-selling issue in the magazine's 104-year history. The duo recently shared footage of themselves celebrating their huge accomplishment, in which they blew horns and wore party hats. The theme of the issue was Forces for Change, and now Edward is turning what they started into something bigger. He announced this week that British Vogue would host its first ever Forces for Change event, called the Changemaker Talks, next month in London. It's part of the Women of the World Global Festival. Edward said that some of his, quote, dear friends, unquote, would be there, including Salma Hayek. And he said they'd have, quote, an evening of intimate discussion and inspiration, unquote. The event will take place on March 7th, 2 days before the royal family's Commonwealth Day service at Westminster Abbey. So Meghan will definitely be in town. And considering she was the brains behind Forces for Change, we wouldn't be surprised if she attended. As the Daily Mail reports, though, there is a slight hitch. Per the outlet, Meghan and Harry will go to the Mountbatten Festival of Music at Royal Albert Hall that same day. They were originally reported to be attending an evening performance, but the Mail says they could go to a matinee performance instead, in order for Meghan to make it to Edward's event. Whether or not Meghan joins Edward and Salma for the discussion, she'll definitely be busy during her UK trip, and so will Harry. The palace announced that the first event the Duke of Sussex will attend is a recording session with John Bon Jovi and the Invictus Games Choir. They'll be recording a special single called Unbroken at Abbey Road Studios, and proceeds from the song will support the Invictus Games Foundation. The next day, Harry and Meghan will reportedly go to the Endeavour Fund Awards, and the day after that, Harry will open a motor racing museum called the Silverstone Experience. On March 8th, Meghan will celebrate International Women's Day, though the details on how she'll ring it in have yet to be revealed. And March 9th marks Commonwealth Day, which she and Harry will celebrate with their family and the Queen at a service at Westminster Abbey. Harry and Meghan's senior royal duties are set to expire on March 31st, and after that, they'll be able to fully start their new life. Harper's Bazaar royal editor Omid Scobie shared in a tweet that the Sussexes and the royal family have agreed to review the situation in a year to ensure that the arrangement works for both parties, per a royal source. Scobie also said that in that time, Meghan and Harry won't be totally out of the spotlight. Harry is expected to attend the London Marathon in April. And he and Meghan will of course be at the Invictus Games in the Netherlands in May.